I did it. I got the Simmerstone. Well, I knew with my help you'd make out okay. So what's the reason for collecting these stones anyway? Kind of a dangerous hobby, isn't it? I don't have any choice. Risky Boots is going to use them for some sort of doomsday weapon. I've already kept her from getting the Dribble Stone, the Golem Stone, and the Simmer Stone, which of course she just got. If I can head her off one last time, Scuttletown and the others should be safe. That girl's bad news, alright. She's one of the reasons we move our caravan each night. In fact, we're moving out in the morning, which oddly enough it already is morning, so it's kind of weird that we're going a little bit out of order here, but no problem. But so if you want to visit me again, you'll have to track our caravan down first. In the meantime, you should head for Mount Pointy. Why? What's there? The Twinkle Stone. You've got the other three, and that's the only one left. You don't have any warmer clothes, do you? Why would anyone want to wear warm clothes? Heh, no reason. See you round. Okay, yeah, we were actually supposed to have it be nighttime and then they leave, but yeah, it's daytime, so the zombie caravan's going to take off anyways. But what's going on, guys? This is another episode of Shantae brought to you by Shadow HB3, ready to entertain, as always, so... Oh, now it turns to night, of course. Okay, so I guess we're now back on par for the course, but... Yeah, last episode we went ahead and went inside the Cackle Mound, grabbed the Simmer Stone, and got it before Risky Boots did. And so this episode, we're going to go ahead and do some more errand running. We'll probably turn in some more baby warp squids so we can learn some more dances to teleport to different towns. And I'll show off a couple of new things here. And actually, I guess it's a good thing that we're going through the Snail Wasteland right away. Although I guess, with all due respect, I should probably just go right here and take care of it. But yeah, first things first, we're going to get through all these areas where these giant snails would normally be. But yeah, as you can see, they're actually facing the opposite way of the way they were facing when we were coming from... What was I thinking? Oh yeah, when we were coming eastward, they were facing west, and so now it's the other way around. Okay. Now, there's one thing that I want to show here in the Snail Wasteland, at least for right now. There's this, you know how when we, several episodes ago, when we actually, come on, man, can you walk any slower? Yeah, I showed you off, there's an area where you could, like, get a particular, hold on a second. Let me transform to the spider here. Okay, yeah, I showed off there was a place where you could ram the trees, I think it was in the ghost forest where you could, ram a particular tree stump and that'll take you to a particular area. Well, you're going to see here in just a moment that there's another one, another similar place that we can go to that it eventually will take us to another area. But first off, here in the Snail Wasteland, up here you'll find this wooden block here. It almost looks like the rest of the actual, I guess, wall if you have it. So break it with the elephant and climb down this ladder, go into another cave here. And there's a couple of different things you should know here about this area. One, it's got one-eyed spiders. It's got some fire shooters here while we're at it, and even a bat to boot. But if you come out this way, you'll see that it leads us to the other ground part of Waterfall Lake. So, this area, as far as I know, and of course, those stupid snakes get me. Okay. This area, as far as I know, is not accessible. And I'm going to get this transformation off just in the nick of time. I'm going to kill you guys for taking me out. But yeah, this is not accessible to the other part of Waterfall Lake, but yet there's no water dragons to be had. But if you climb up this wall with the monkey, you'll find another ladder. Climb down here, and we'll be able to get a special item here. It'll actually be our second talisman. This 100-ton weight, it looks like, is what we're getting here, and that bat is making its way near me, and something tells me I'm going to get hit after I finish this. But yeah, this is the elephant tote, and this will allow us to You know, we already have an attack as the elephant, but we can now stomp an elephant form. Okay, yep, bat, take your attack on me. But yeah, now we can have a means to attack using the elephant. So, and then here you have another area that's blocked off. Oh geez, hate it when I do that. You have another area that's blocked off that will allow us to give us another means of kind of getting around the areas in between Watertown and, you know, the areas, either whether that's you know, happens to be or what am I thinking of? The zombie caravan where we just were. I hate that you can't go up these ladders as the monkey, and I hate that bats seem to always have a knack for hitting me. But yeah, if you were to try to go up that way in that area that's blocked off, Shantae will just kind of push down a ways, but then she'll be like, oh, I can't go up there, so we'll just forget about it. But yeah, got that elephant tote there. And then what we're going to do now is go back to Watertown. So I'm going to go ahead and start making my way back, but just to save a little bit of time, I think I may go ahead and cut to when I actually get to Watertown. So I'll see you guys back there in just a moment. Okay, so we're back here in Watertown, and first things first, you know, gotta heal up from all the damage I've taken. So let's do that. And then after that, we're going to go by the warp squid shop here and turn in one more baby warp squid. Actually, we'll do that here in a moment. I say we're going to do one thing and then I change my mind. Let's go to the item shop here first. We're going to need to buy a couple more sets of items here. So first thing we're going to do, we're going to buy some exit candy, which is basically useful for whenever we want to exit a labyrinth that we're in. So we'll just buy one for right now. Next, we'll buy some flash bolts. You get 10 at a time, 25 gems. These are good for allowing you to attack from a distance. They're really, really handy. And then we will buy one set of float muffins, which come in groups of 5. And this will allow you to keep yourself from falling in a pit for the time that you have it occupied. So we'll get those items. They will all, of course, come in handy at some point in time, you know, as we go on, but we'll do that here. And then finally we're going to go to the warp squid hut. We just have to turn in one more baby warp squid, and then we will now have the ability to learn the dance to teleport to Watertown. So turn in this little guy, and now we'll learn the dance to teleport back to Watertown if we need to. So, and this one is actually a little bit longer of a sequence, and what I'm going to probably end up having to do is at some point learn these dances so I don't have to worry about kind of going back and forth in between the menu and the main screen just to know what dance does what. But yeah, those are the main things we need to do here inside Watertown. So next, what we're going to do, we're going to go to Waterfall Lake. I'm going to show off the area where there's one other shortcut here, and then we're going to go from there. So let me cut over to that place to save some time. So I'll see you guys in the area I'm talking about here in just a moment. Alrighty guys, here we are. So we actually, I should let you know, you don't have to go very far. Going to the east or going west, you actually can climb up a set of walls as the spider, and then just go to the right once you get to the top, and you'll make your way up to this block right here. So let's transform into the elephant. Make sure we're facing the right way, because we for some whatever reason like to face left. After we transform, we'll take out that block, climb down here just to show off. I mean, there's no real thing. I mean, you've seen this area before. This is basically the area that takes you in between the Snail Wasteland and Waterfall Lake. So that allows you to skip through Rainstorm River if you want to get through there. So now with that taken care of, hopefully I don't die. Okay, I didn't die, but I did take a hit. But no, from here, now what we're going to do is we're going to go inside the Dribble Fountain Labyrinth. We have a couple of items, or we have one more baby warp squid, I should say, to collect in there, and then we'll be done completely with that labyrinth. So just to save a little bit of time, I'll go ahead and make a cut over to the labyrinth and get inside, and I'll show you where we need to go to collect that final baby warp squid. So I'll see you guys inside Dribble Fountain in just a moment. Alrighty guys, here we are inside Dribble Fountain. So this area right here that you come in, right near the, somewhat close to the entrance, there's a set of ladders that you can climb, and if you jump up you can actually see where the baby warp squid is once you get to this point. But here we will transform into the spider, climb up this set of graded wall here, looks like, and we will be able to get our 5th and final baby warp squid of Dribble Fountain. So got that taken care of here, so now we don't have to worry about coming back here anymore unless we want to get more gems and more lives if you want to grind that out. But I don't feel like doing that, so let's go ahead and use our 1 exit candy and get out of here. Alrighty, next place to go is here in Spider Forest, thankfully, as it comes nighttime. But there's a heart holder that we can actually get now that we have the spider form, so I'll show you guys where it's at. We don't have to go very far, thankfully. For some reason I thought I was hitting like another spider, but obviously I was wrong. I was hitting a bat instead. Alrighty. I think we are near the place where we need to go. Hopefully. We should be close. And getting there. Alright, perfect. Here we are. Okay, so this area right here where there are these 2 hills, obviously, that you can't climb up. Transform into the spider again. You can scale this wall. And if you come up here, there's a heart holder. Now, oddly enough, there's a tree stump placed here, and you would think you'd be able to actually, take it out and reveal a special passageway, but you really can't do that. So I've tried it already, and you can't do that, so that's all we'll need to do here. So what I'm going to go ahead and do now, I need to get to Oasis Town, but obviously I don't have the ability to teleport there yet. I can only teleport as far as to Scuttle Town, so I'm just going to do a big cut and cut over to Oasis Town, and we're just going to do one other thing here, and then we'll probably cut it here since we are pretty short on time here because I want to keep the episode short. So I'll see you guys over in Oasis Town. Alrighty guys, we're here in Oasis Town, and there are a couple of things that I wanted to do here, but I may just do one of them on screen here. The other I may just do off screen just to save time, but I'm going to go ahead and just show you guys me buying a couple of pike balls here, which we will also use at a certain point in time. So these are 25 gems here, and their main purpose serves for defense. If you're to look at them, think of them, if you're familiar with Street Fighter 4 and how Rose, the character Rose, I think, has that one alternate ultra special where she has those circling balls that kind of circle around her. That's basically what the pike balls serve as. It's kind of like a defensive tool, but it's very useful, as you'll soon see soon enough. But it won't be in this episode for sure because we're going to cut it there. But before I do, of course, just the only other thing to let you guys know I was going to do is we're going to need a bunch more gems, at least 900 to be exact. I'm sure you guys know why, but I'm going to go ahead and save that for next time. Or actually what I'll do, I'll take that back. I'll do it off screen, and then at least when I come back for the next episode, you guys will see that I'll have over 900 gems. So we'll buy the other missing attack item that we need for Shantae. But that's going to do it for right now. So if you guys like what you saw in this episode, please subscribe. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Hit that like button. And when I see you guys next time, we will run a couple more errands, and we'll probably also start making our way towards Mount Pointy to the 4th and final labyrinth. So until next time, this is Shadow HP3 signing out, telling you guys, as always, stay perky. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Okay, we already know about the Storm Puff. There's the Rusty Gullet. It's a building that we will need to go to eventually to further the story. Here's a room that we're going to stop here in just a moment called Advanced Genies. I'll talk about that in a moment, but of course you have your save room, and then you have the Warp Squid Hut as well, which controls are so sensitive today. I did not mean to go in here, not to mention that we don't even have enough Warp Squids to turn in, but I was going to try to talk to this guy.